Hello guys, welcome to another video of the DBMS question series. So today we are going to talk about the question set 47. In the previous video we have discussed about how to insert data to a table using DDL query. So in this question set, in the first question, they are asking in the database you created first a table called teacher is created to store the information of the teachers who teach grade 9 in the school. You need to add a column named teacher rec to the created table. Your team leader has told you that column you add must be with not null, here the required detail query. Okay, now we have to enter a new column to our table called teacher, which we created in the earlier videos. So first you have to open the MySQL command line client. Then you have to write the query. First you have to write use. You have to mention your database. My database name will be runaby SHDB. So I'm going to use it. Okay, now I'm going to write my query here. So here I'm going to use the older keyword. Older table. Here I'm going to use the teachers table. Then I'm going to use add. Here my column will be teacher rec. Here I'm going to add new column as teacher rec, and it will be a varchar length of 11, and it will be not null, and I'm going to execute my query here. Okay, now I'm going to check whether my column is added. So I'm going to write select. Okay, as you can see in the teacher table here, a new column is created as teacher rec. So in the next question, they are asking in the teacher table that you have created, you need to enter the following data in the newly added teacher ID column. To create the required detail query, it is mandatory to write detail query to enter all the data. So here they have given some data here, so we have to add the data to the newly created column here. Okay, so we have already created the table, so we have to write an update query here. I'm going to write update teacher and set teacher rec equal (001), where teacher ID equal 1. Okay, my query is okay. So I'm going to check my table here. Select all from teacher. Okay, as you can see here, my newly added data is added here. So likewise, you have to add all the data to the table using the query. So in the third question, they are asking in a database you created earlier, a table called student has been created to store information of the student studying in grade 9A. You need to add a column name, student index number, the created table. Okay, so again we have to add a column here. So I am going to use the same query which I used in the first question. So I am going to use this query here. I'm going to paste it here, and I'm going to change the table name to student, and I'm going to change this as student rec, and I'm going to execute the query here. Okay, my query is okay, so I'm going to check my table here. As you can see here, you can see a new column here, student rec number. So we have created the column. So in the fourth question, they are asking, you need to enter the following data in the column name student index you have entered the student table. So again, we have to enter the details here to our newly added column. So I'm going to write an update query here. I'm going to write update I'm going to update the student table here. Student set student rec equal one where student ID equal 1. I'm going to execute the query. Okay, my query is okay, so I'm going to check my table here. Select all from student. As you can see, here is my data which I enter to my table. So in the fifth question, they are asking, all the grade 9 teachers in this school teach one or more subject, and to store that data, the following data the teacher as subject. Okay, now we have to enter the data to our teacher has subject table. So I'm going to write an insert query here. Insert into teacher as subject. I'm going to enter the values. Subject ID, teacher ID are my columns which I am going to enter the details. So next I am going to enter the values. So the values will be 1 and 1. I'm going to execute the query here. Okay, my query is okay, so I'm going to check my table here. Select all from teacher as subject. Okay, as you can see, here is my teacher as subject table. Here you can see the subject ID 1 and teacher ID 1. So we have completed the question. So this is the end of my video. Thank you.